the internet. So I'm back online. It's weird. I've been online all day and didn't have any problems. Maybe because there's a lot of people home already and everyone is using the light.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe that's the reason why. There's
Yes.
a lot of people using the internet. I don't know. Anyways, let me go back into the explanation so that we can get back to business. All right, so can you see my screen?
No, I'll try to connect from myself. Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. And okay, so let's listen to the explanation again. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
We use the past continuous to talk about something that was in progress at a specific time in the past. When we use the past continuous, we are not interested in when the activity ended.
It was about 10 o'clock. I was having something to drink at the juice bar at my health club.
In the example, Nick started having something to drink before 10 o'clock. We do not know what time he stopped drinking.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah. No.
No?
No. Everything is good. Yes.
Okay. Number 2.
We form the past continuous with was or were plus the base form of the verb plus ing. I was working. They were working. Just as we usually do not use non-action verbs in the present continuous, we do not use non-action verbs in the past continuous.
Okay. For example, Nick was having a headache. No, it's a non-action verb. So instead of using Nick was having a headache, we just go into the simple past. Nick had a headache. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Non-action. Okay. We usually will not use non-action verbs in present continuous. Okay.
3.
We can use the past continuous with while to talk about two activities in progress at the same time in the past.
Nick was playing with the ball while he was talking to Talia.
You can also begin the sentence with while. While Nick was playing with the ball, he was talking to Talia.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
No. No in this
Okay.
part.
4.
Remember, we use the past continuous to focus on the activity, not the end of the activity. Often the activity is not finished. What was I saying? In this example, Talia was interrupted by Nick's commercial before she finished talking about the investigation. We use the simple past to focus on the completion of the activity.
What did Talia say?
In this example, Talia finished talking.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I can
No
understand.
questions. Okay.
Yes, I think no. Everything is good.
Let's do some examples.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so read each dialogue and choose the correct form and tense of the verb. Number 1.
Okay. Hi, Josh. I called you at home last night at 11, but there was no answer. At 11 o'clock? Oh. I was taking a shower.
Taking.
Taking, sorry. Yes, I was
Okay.
taking a shower. Yes. Why did you leave the party early? Uh, I had a headache.
3.
Hi, Talia. Hi, Amy. Hi, John. We were just discussing. The Crawford story. Okay. The report on Nick's bank account came in. I gave it to Tony. What does it say? Were you reading it? What does it say?
Okay, be careful here. Now,
Yeah.
the
Did
report
you
on Nick's bank account came in.
came
I
in?
gave it
Yes.
to Tony. You
Yeah.
had it and you gave it.
Yeah. Past simple. Yes. Did you read it? Yeah. What does it say? Okay. I was talking to Jackie Baker. While I was talking to Jackie Baker while I was having a drink at the Jewish bar. What happened next? Okay. I met Jackie at the Gower building one day. What did she say to you? Okay. I saw Nick today. He and his teammates at the training ground.
We're practicing.
Yes, we're practicing at the
Are
training
you ready?
ground. Yes, I am.
All right.
Okay. Okay, very good.
Okey doke.
Yes.
So let's see. Okay, so complete Lisa's email to Peter. Type the correct form of the verb in parentheses into the blank.
Okay. What day at what day at 6 I was still working on the story about the train accident. Just my luck. Jeff came to see me just as I left. I think for class, of course. He was, no, he, by the way, we were in class tonight. He was asking me about report again. By the way, why weren't you in class tonight? What did you do? You can have my notes, but they might not be very good. I was listening while the teacher was talking, but my eyes kept closing. Still can help bright and early.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So I left for class. In this case, we can use the continuous form. Of course, he was talking to me or talking me or talking to me. I'm sorry, he what? He was asking me about the report.
He asked, maybe.
We use the simple past to focus on the completion of the activity. He talked me about the report.
Okay.
He
Asked me
asked me, I'm sorry. He asked me about the report.
report again. Yeah.
Again. Mhm.
Okay. By the way, while we were in the
So
class.
what were you doing? But it says here you need the simple past.
But I can understand that sentence because
We use the past continuous to show that something was still in progress of the past. You need the simple past of the verb be here. Okay.
but the question is, why weren't you in class tonight? For me, it's something over
So the correct answer, yes, but what they're telling me here is that this auxiliary is incorrect. You need where. What were you doing? Because where is the simple past.
Okay.
Okay.
But
And the
okay.
rest is correct.
Okay. Yeah.
It was tricky, not difficult. It was just tricky.
Yes. Little. Yeah.
Now let's see. Okay, let's go into another section. Give me just a second. Modals of preference. Okay, so would rather and prefer. What is the
Okay.
difference between each one?
I don't know what's the
I'm
meaning
pretty
of
sure.
what.
Okay, so we're going to discuss in detail how to use it. And
Okay.
we're going to determine what is the correct interpretation for it, okay?
Okay.
Number one.
We use prefer and would prefer to talk about preferences, things we like better than other things.
Would you like to have a seat?
No, I prefer to stand. Prefer and would prefer can be followed by a noun. Would you like a cup of tea? Thanks, but I prefer coffee. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the gerund. Remember, the gerund is formed with the verb plus ing. Talia doesn't have time to shop at stores. She prefers shopping online. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the infinitive, to plus the base form of the verb.
She prefers to shop online.
Okay, any questions?
Yes. When or is there any difference if when to use the gerund or the infinitive after prefer?
Here, right?
Yeah, but I can use she prefers shopping or she prefers to shop. So what's the difference, or is indistinto?
Sometimes they mean the same. But let's go by parts. Would you like to have a seat? No, I prefer to stand. Prefer and would prefer can be followed by a noun. So would you like a cup of tea? I would prefer coffee. The same as thanks, but I prefer coffee. The same. You have a noun, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Here in the first example, you have the infinitive to stand, but we'll get to that. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the gerund form. Remember, the gerund is followed with the verb plus an ing. Talia doesn't have time to stop at stores. She prefers shopping. She prefers to shop. Tomato,
Yes.
tomato. Okay. Prefer and would prefer can also be followed by the infinitive, to plus the base form of the verb. She prefers to shop online. The same. Now, for example, can you use would prefer in the continuous? I
And
prefer shopping online.
yes, I prefer shopping online. Yes.
I would prefer shopping online. Yes, but it's less common.
Okay.
For example, si yo digo prefer, yo prefiero, and would prefer, preferiría.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty much the difference.
Okay, but I can use prefer or would prefer followed by gerund or infinitive.
Correct. If the meaning still is the same, because it does not apply for all the nouns,
Okay.
because some of the nouns they have a different connotation whenever you use prefer or would prefer. So you need
Yes.
to be careful. Most of them, yes, they would follow, but not all of them. Remember the adverbs?
Yes.
When we use hard and hardly, they mean
Yeah.
something different. It's exactly
Yeah.
the same thing. So you need to be careful.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Number 2.
We can also make suggestions with would rather plus the base form of the verb. I'd rather pay her a visit. The negative form for would rather is would rather not. I'd rather not sit down. We often use I'd rather not as a short answer. Maybe you should ask John for help with this story. I'd rather not. I want to cover this story by myself.
Okay. Any questions here?
Would rather is almost the same that would prefer.
Yes, that's correct. So, Cesar, what is the difference? Come on, tell me. Well, prefer is a word that comes from Latin, from Romance, and rather is purely British.
Okay.
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 So
Okay,
they
but
are pretty much synonyms. But in English speaking, when we talk about preferences, we
okay.
use prefer and would prefer. When we talk about a suggestion, when you suggest something, you use would rather.
Okay.
Because in the end, if you think about translating into Spanish or interpreting, is the same definition, right? For us,
Yeah.
Spanish. Would rather, would prefer is the same definition if we interpret. But in English, it's different. Would rather, we use it for suggestions, and would prefer and prefer to talk about preferences.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Don't forget that, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
We use would to form questions with prefer and rather.
Would you prefer to sit down? Would you rather sit down?
But we can also use a form of do to form questions with prefer.
Do you prefer to stand?
Okay.
Yes, but I have a question in number 3. Would you prefer to sit down, and would you rather sit down? The difference that I can see, unless the prefer or
Oh,
rather
because if you use the prefer, you have to use the infinitive.
the infinitive. Yes.
If you use rather, you only use the base form. Good
Okay.
observation. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's also one big difference.
Yeah. Prefer, would you, or
And you can see it here, rather,
yes.
and here prefers. Well, it depends. Here you
Yeah.
don't use it if it's a gerund form. But
Yes.
if you want to use infinitive, no problem.
Okay, but never goes with the base form of the verb.
Well, she prefers shop. No,
Okay,
you need to use the correct form of the verb.
okay,
What's the
gerund or
conjugation?
infinitive.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
now let's do some examples.
okay.
Okay. So read each dialogue and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Grammar models of preference 1. Would you like a cup of coffee? Thanks, but I prefer the last one. I'd prefer tea if you have some, yes. How about some cake? Thanks, but I'd rather not. I'm going to have dinner very soon, okay? Would you rather? Your partner research your report, it's more exciting. Does Eric go to movies a lot? No, he prefers to watch renting. What kind of movies does he like? Comedies. Comedies? No, actually, he prefers serious movies. Let's go get some pizza. I'd prefer to get a hamburger. I had pizza last night. Does your sister ever watch soccer? No. Oh. She'd rather watch baseball. What about you? Do you prefer baseball too? Me? No, I'm a big soccer fan. Okay. Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, good.
Yes. Terrific.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So you understood the instructions, okay?
Yeah. Understood better than the first one.
Well, it was a warm-up. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go into the second exercise.
Okay. Let's go.
Complete each dialogue, type the correct form of the verb from the box into the correct blank.
Okay. Would you like to try on those running shoes? No, I'd rather try or try on. Try on, I guess, no? Yes, try on
Correct. Try on.
pair of the white ones. Why don't you come to my office at around 11 o'clock? I'd prefer to go later, if that's okay with you. We're going to call Frank. I think I'd rather meet him a visit. I don't know.
Meet him. What about pay?
Pay? Pay him a visit?
Yes.
What's the meaning of that?
Of what?
I'd rather pay him a visit.
Well, pay has two definitions.
Okay, but for me, it's only pagar.
No, no. Pay also means to visit him.
Oh, okay. So the sentence in the example say, it was rare for me. Okay.
Okay, yes, don't forget that.
Okay, pagarle una visita. That's what I understand.
No, it has a different, it has another definition.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's something for me. Thank you. Would you like to go out tonight? No, actually, I prefer. Oh, to stay or stay. I don't know what's the difference. I think to stay, but maybe staying is good. I don't know the difference. I'm really tired. Should I turn on the news at 6? I prefer, if you don't mind. I think they have better reporters. I prefer watching. The boss wants some of us to come in on Saturday to finish the reports. I don't mind staying late, but I'd rather not. Oh, can I see the options, please? But I'd rather not. Work on the weekend. Do you want to eat at home, or would you rather?
Rather.
Sorry. Do you want to eat at home, or would you rather meet? To go.
Okay.
Yeah.
To go
No, to
to a restaurant.
Only go. I would rather go to a restaurant, but I have to change the sentence number 2. Wait, don't come. Meet. I prefer to meet. Or meeting, I don't know.
Okay.
And do you want to hear my story? I prefer hear the truth.
I prefer what?
In number 8, here.
Here?
Yes. Here. That's right.
Like this. Are you ready?
Yes, I don't know so much the difference between gerund or infinitive with prefer.
Which one? Do you
All of
think
them.
is incorrect? Well, you got only one incorrect.
Maybe with the gerund.
Which one?
When we use the gerund.
But which one?
I can't see my sentences.
I have
I just see my
Joey
score.
here. Give me
Yes.
just a second.
I can hear. Paco.
Yes, I have a wolf here.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Here.
It was 2 here.
Yes, that's correct. Okay.
I forgot it at the last minute. Yes. Okay, yeah.
Oh, almost a perfect score. Okay. Don't worry. I mean, you know what happened. That's good. Let's go into the last grammar section.
Okay.
So, comparative adjectives. Example, you have an adjective, good, happy, relaxed.
Yeah.
Comparative, better, happier, more relaxed. How do we use these comparatives? Let's talk about this. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
We use comparative adjectives to talk about the differences between people, places, or things.
Kicks
Yeah.
are cooler than your old shoes. They're more comfortable too. They're better than other shoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, understood.
Number 2.
There are several ways to form the comparative. For short adjectives, we usually add er. Cool, cooler.
Short, shorter.
Tall, taller. Sometimes when we add er, there are spelling changes.
Nice, nicer.
Hot, hotter.
Happy, happier.
Okay. So yes, there is going to be some spelling changes. In nice, you just added an R. For hot,
Yeah.
you added a T and then ER. For
Yeah.
happy, you changed the Y to an I and added ER.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 3.
A few adjectives have irregular comparative forms. Good, better.
Bad, worse.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. 4.
For long adjectives, we usually form the comparative with more.
Kicks are more comfortable too.
We can also make a comparison with less, the opposite of more, and long adjectives.
They're less expensive than they look.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, just one question in number 4. How do I understand, or what kind of adjectives are considered like long? How many syllables?
You have 2 or more syllables.
Syllables. Okay. But
Comfortable.
yeah. Expensive. Okay.
Expensive.
Yeah, and my doubt is about happy. I understand there are 2 syllables. Syllables?
For happy?
Yes. Happy for me. I don't know if I'm in the correct.
Okay.
I say more happy.
No. It's actually 1 syllable.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
actually 1 syllable, okay?
Happy.
Yes, it's strange. But believe it or not, and we're going to discuss here. Let's listen to this one.
Okay.
Some adjectives have 2 possible comparative forms. Quiet, quieter, or more quiet.
Okay.
So maybe happy falls into that category.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And 6.
We use
Yes.
than when we mention the things we are comparing.
These shoes are more comfortable than my old shoes.
Notice that we don't always need to use the comparative with then. Sometimes it is clear what we are comparing.
They're more comfortable too.
In the example, it is clear that Nick is talking about 2 pairs of shoes. Because Nick doesn't mention the second pair of shoes, he does not use then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Let's do some examples.
Okay. Let's do it.
So read each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Ed Hoskins is the coach of the national soccer team. He's older than the first one, all of the players. Nick and Dan are both on the team, but Nick is in fact he's a team star player. He's a better player. He's a good player. Yeah, he's a better player. Talia would rather be a reporter than a researcher. She thinks that the job of reporter is... Can I see the options, please? More exciting. Talia is always working. She's busier than Amy. Nick is smart. He was a good student. Talia believes Nick's story, but Tony doesn't. He's more skeptical. Yeah, he's more skeptical than Talia. Speedy's running shoes cost $60. Cheetah shoes cost $70. Cheetahs are more expensive than Speedy's.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Okay, very good.
I guess you're happy now.
Yes, good for me.
Okay. Good. Let's go into pronunciation and we call it a day, okay?
Okay, let's go.
So the ER sound in soccer. Let's listen to the explanation.
Listen to these words from the dialogue. The letters in blue have the sound in an unstressed syllable. Listen for the unstressed sound. Cooler,
Offer,
soccer,
remember,
color,
effort,
dollar,
pressure,
conversation.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Any questions?
No, I just, well, I understand that the sound is like a R. So difficult for me, but yeah, it's an stress.
Okay. Any questions?
I think no about the
No
pronunciation.
questions?
No questions from this part.
Okay, good. So the voiceless TH sound, think.
Okay.
Listen to these words from the dialogue. The letters in blue have a voiceless sound.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thousand. Thousand.
Think. Think.
Think.
30. 30.
Health. Health.
Athletic. Athletic.
Throw. Throw.
Okay.
Yes. But this th, it could be at the beginning or at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't change.
Okay. So
Okay.
always that I read some word who have a th, I have to read with that sound.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. It's great.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Good. And that's all for today. Okay.
Okay.
And
That's
would
very-
you help me with the daily survey?
Yes, of course. Okay. You ready?
Thank you so much. Have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Have a good night too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.